husband's gonna kill me, guys. Oh my goodness. Where's my phone? As you guys come in, if you are watching this on replay, make sure you go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and leave me some comments below and wish me luck on finding my phone. Oh, it's right here. Make sure you give me a thumbs up right now. We are going to get into some hair science. Seeing discombobulated because we're moving stuff around. Hello, party people. How are you? It's weird. Can you hear me? Give me a 2 if you can hear me okay. Everybody. Oh, man. Not everybody, like, y'all comment sideways instead of like this. So now I got to read everybody comments like this. Hold on, I'm about to tell my husband come. Because I got to read everybody comments like this. And I got stuff to tell y'all, but we're going to have to be like this. Maybe the horizontal way will. Do y'all want to go vertical? Give me a 2 if you want. No, we can't go vertical. No, we're not going vertical. Because I got on my husband's sweatpants and I'm not putting on other pants. Hold on. Everybody, give us a second. Huh? Turn what? Oh. Listen. I do hair. I'm not no person. Huh? What am I doing? This way. Hold on, player. Wait. Oh, maybe I look kind of cute up close. Maybe we can. Let's keep it like this. I like it like this. Oh, wait. I thought I was tall for a minute. Wait. Hold on. Wait, Sugarfoot. Okay. So we have some stuff going on. I'm about to be sending out the science gal in here. I'm just going to adjust this light really quick. We're getting into some serious business. I know that a lot of times on YouTube and stuff, I think we kind of think that everybody's just kind of playing in hair. But some people really not playing in hair. Some people cry when they get books like this. I cried. Okay, do you see how many flips and flaps? Okay, we're getting into some stuff. Do you hear me? We're getting into some stuff today. So right now, while I adjust this light, I need everybody to go get some juice and go get some snacks because we're getting into the science today. Okay, because I'm sick of stuff. So wait a minute. Hold on. I got a couple things I want to share with you first, though, before we get started. All right, sugar. All right, player. All right, okay. So, first things first, I wanted to tell you guys about something new. If you're new to my channel, then you do not know this, but I am a cosmetologist and a herbalist as well. And one thing that I am so excited about is my new line of teas. And my new line of teas, they have a real life purpose. My favorite one is this one here. And it is called Love My Hair. And what is so awesome about this, I need you guys to keep in mind, and I'm not knocking a product line or nothing. We just different things. When you buy different products, different serums that go on the scalp, understand that healthy hair starts from the inside out. So I have a bunch of products over here that I'm going to recommend to you guys, but I highly recommend this new brand of tea I am promoting for you guys, available on my website. This is enough to make about like 20 to 25 cups of tea just with this little thing right here. We'll get into all of the herbs, everything that you see in red. These are all of the ingredients that are inside of this tea. So, and this one is really good too. This was rose mint. We're gonna get to that in a second, but I want y'all to be aware of it. This little thing right here, only $10, girl. Yes. So anywho, woo. Really good. We got that part out the way. Can everybody see me okay? Give me a 2 if you can see me okay, and if everything's good, because we're gonna move along. What tea is it? This is the tea that is available on my website now. It is called Love My Hair, and we will get to more of the benefits of this tea and its ingredients. But if you do not want to wait, simply head over to my website, and over on my website there is a detailed list of all of the ingredients, and it also gives you directions on how to use this tea, Sugar Honey Foots. And there will be a video coming really soon showing you how to use this tea. But one of the very first things that I do, we can't see it. It's a like slide by. It's a little drive by shoot. It's a little drive by, stick around, boom, and we'll be back to it. So one of the really main things that I want us to address is real hair care, and not playing our hair care game and our whole hair growth journey from a defensive standpoint. And this is what I mean by that. Most of the time, we're always we're on defense. Like, I need a protective style. I need something to protect my hair, something to keep my ends from breaking. Everything that we're doing, every time you get online to search, you're always trying to fix a problem. Well, what would happen if we had the proper practices and the proper procedures and the right understanding of oils and butters, so that way we won't be giving ourselves self-inflicted damage? Because the truth of the matter is, as it pertains to hair care, with all of the coaching calls that I have been doing lately, most of the time, all of the issues that everyone is having is self-inflicted. So this is not a rhetorical question. I want everyone to answer this. What is everyone's, and this is a judgment-free zone. I have something prepared for you. I'm not being nasty. We can back everything up with science, and not just with this book. We'll talk about this in a minute. But look, let's talk about it. Let's be real. What is your number one oil? Come on, list it for me. And another thing is 81 of y'all in here right now, we only got 15 thumbs up. Help a sister out. Help her play out. I done wrote all this stuff down on the board. You can't give a sister a thumbs up. You acting kind of tough. Give a sister a thumbs up. Come on. But let me know, what is your favorite oil? What is your go-to oil? Almond oil. So this is what I'm about to do. As everyone, as I'm reading the oils, right, that everyone lists, I am going to put a mark here, okay, under non-comedogenic and comedogenic, and then we're going to get to that. So everybody, please keep listing their oils. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, you guys. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job, you guys. Mm-hmm. 1, 2. Hold on, y'all. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Okay, so this is the thing. First off, I'm very proud of most of you, because most people are using the types of oils that we are supposed to use. So if you are new to my channel, this is for you. If you are not new here, give me a second, girl, because I'm doing it for the people who just got here, because everybody don't know like you know. Some people just found me a couple days ago, okay? So if you've been here for a while, you may not know. Around town, give them a minute. Go get some chips. Go get some juice or something. Boo, I promise, okay? Okay. So butters and oils are broken down into 2 categories, and those 2 categories are comedogenic and non-comedogenic. And that simply means, comedogenic means clogging the pores or the follicles of your skin, or your scalp, okay? So oils, like I said, are broken down into 2 categories, and the mistake that we make in the natural hair community, in the hair community in general, because I have a video coming for you guys that is going to show you this is not a black thing. Okay, I'm at this place in my life where I'm just getting so far outside of boxes. This is not just a black thing. Women of all races struggle with hair growth and struggle to understand the proper ways to grow their hair. It's not just a black thing. Okay, but it is a thing that you need to understand, because yes, everyone is different. Yes, but science still remains the same, and if everyone can understand what science is, I think it will be easier for people to accept, because when somebody says science, they're like, oh, they don't be knowing what they're talking about. In my eyes, science is a study of God's work. Okay, so if in my eyes, I know plenty of scientists that are like, I'm not trying to say I'm God. I am fascinated by God's work. So what I want everyone to understand is you need to understand the human body if you want to grow long hair. So for everyone's favorite oil is coconut oil and Jamaican black castor oil. Another oil I've been hearing a lot about is flaxseed oil. These 3 oils fall under the comedogenic scale. And comedogenic, like I said, means that it has the ability to block the follicles and the cuticle. Now, it is a myth in the natural hair community specifically, because that's really the only place that I've heard it, that your hair is dead. And the YouTubers have you guys believing, certain YouTubers have people believing, black seed oil, we'll get to that in a second. People have everyone believing that their hair is lifeless and dead. Understand, when someone says your hair is dead, it means that the nerves that are in your hair are dead, because your hair is attached to your hair follicle and there are nerves inside of the hair follicle. But if those nerves do not die off, when you get a trim or when you get a haircut, it will feel the same way it will feel if I was to take some shears or some scissors to your face. So the nerves in your hair are dead, but the cortex of your hair and everything is still very alive, because if it wasn't alive, then it wouldn't need protection by the cuticle. That's something that I need everyone to think of. So that is why your porosity is vitally important. Why is your porosity vitally important? Your porosity is your hair's ability to protect itself, because your hair is coated with dead hair cells. That is your cuticle. Dead keratin cells, I'm sorry. So those dead cells on the hair shaft are lifted to different levels. You have low porosity where it's tight. You have normal porosity where it's not too loose, it's not too tight, I'm hating on you. And you have high porosity like I have, where it's friendly to let everybody in for lunch and breakfast. Okay, and this is where the product selection comes in. So we have issues because we have people with low porosity hair. So remember what I taught y'all about the comedogenic scale. I wasn't just talking out the side of my neck for no reason. So what I taught y'all about the comedogenic scale, how you have oils and butters that are thick, that will clog and block the follicles and cuticles and stuff. And then you have ones that are loose. So peep this. Y'all cannot sit online and take advice on y'all hair from everybody in the whole world, Craig. Take advice on their hair from one girl. You can't do that, because there are different oils that everyone should use, because each oil has a different placement on the comedogenic scale. So the effect that castor oil has on my hair, to be honest, Jamaican black castor oil doesn't do bad on my hair at all. My hair feels lovely when I put Jamaican black castor oil on it. But at the same token, my daughter has low porosity hair, and if I put Jamaican black castor oil on her hair, it's going to feel like garbage. That is what I need everyone to understand. But see, this is where the problem comes into play. Y'all want to argue. That's the problem. The issue is not that the information is not there. The issue is that when somebody brings some information to y'all that y'all have never heard, they're attacked. So it's up to that person to decide, like, do I want to teach these people more than I want my peace? And most people decide to have a piece and then they go on into another branch of business that respects their professionalism and that respects their opinion. And that's what's happened in the hair community. So that, to me, that's the bottom line. That's the basis of everything. If we can all just learn, like, let's learn from each other. Look, if somebody comes to me with something valid and says, oh no, Sam, I don't agree with that because XYZ, and it makes sense, oh baby, okay, because I'm open to learn. But the stuff that y'all bring doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's why I'm like, no, I'm not listening to it. It doesn't make sense. We're not going to talk about if whether or not coconut oil is good for the hair. It's not up for debate. On the comedogenic scale, coconut oil busts the scale open. It's past the 5 on the comedogenic scale. There's nothing to talk about. And please give me a 4 if you've ever heard of the comedogenic scale. Just be honest. This is the information that we need. This is the information we need to pass along. All of the oils that you guys named, I'm so proud of you guys because I don't have anything to say. I only saw 2 oils that I didn't like, and that was almond oil. Don't get me, I love almonds. Actually, thank you for bringing that up before, because almonds are almonds. Lord, I didn't mean to say almonds. Avocado. Lord, I love avocado. Lord, I didn't mean almonds. I mean avocado oil. Avocado oil does not go on the scalp. It is very high on the comedogenic scale. But peep this. When you start studying herbalism, and I really think, because you don't have to like be enrolled in any school or anything, you can get this book off Amazon. I love this freaking book. I really recommend that everybody get this book, because if you can get this book and if you can look at one of these pages, for example, because this is 550 different herbs and their uses. So when you look in a book like this, not only does it tell you what the herb does, it lets you know the extraction process. And if you can see the extraction process in this book, you will understand why you need to know your hair and your porosity before you pick products. Because somebody asked me a question, which is a really good one. They were like, okay, Sin, if a product has coconut oil in it, is that a bad thing? It depends on what the product is made to do. Understand that herbs are not toys. They are all made by God. So coconut oil, Jamaican black castor oil, all of that. And they all have purposes and usages. And we can't just find out about them and be like, oh, this is nice. I'm going to put this in my head for this. No. You have to use it for what it's for. Lemon juice tastes great and it don't hurt you at all. But girl, put it in your eye, your damn eyeball pop off. You have to understand to put things in its proper perspective. So that's why I really, really recommend that people start doing their research and really reading it themselves before you just go and jump on the bandwagon and start buying new products. But speaking of products, before we jump into this, I have no problem whatsoever with this new product line that people are comparing to Olaplex. But I want us to be very, very clear. I think it's called Curlsmith or something like that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything wrong about the product line. I'm not saying anything negative about the product line. I have never used it before, but there are all of these new videos popping up now, and I've been in the game for almost 14 years now, so I know this cycle, and I know what happens I know what it looks like when a new myth is popping up. And right now, with the Curlsmith product line, a new myth is popping up. There are all of these videos where people are like this. They got the Curlsmith stuff in one hand and Olaplex in another hand, and like, which one is best? There is no comparison, and I can prove it to you. By law, there is no comparison because the Olaplex for one was not made by hairstylists. Olaplex was constructed and formulated by scientists that were not in the hair industry. They just knew about a problem that hairstylists had, and they sat in a lab and they they came up. They made a molecule. Do you hear me? Not a couple of herbs. I'm a herbalist. I love herbs. But there is a difference. Curl Smith, when you look at Curl Smith and their product formulation and what it does, it's because of the botanicals they have. They have like a whole lot of amazing botanicals that, yes, they do strengthen the bonds in your hair. But it is no comparison whatsoever to Olaplex. For example, you know Revlon, right? Revlon owns a lot. Just Google it on your phone. We will be here all day. Revlon, I'm sorry. Oh, not Revlon, L'Oreal. They own more companies than you could possibly imagine. Probably stuff that you be eating you don't even know. Okay, so they came out. It was Regis, if I'm not mistaken. If it's hairstylists in here, correct me. It's Regis, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, whatever. One of them hair color lines. It'll pop up in my head in a second. They tried to mimic that molecule. It's something but bicarbonyl, bimeclactate, bicarbonyl, something. We ain't doing that today. I'm not about to try to say that 37-letter word. So they tried to mimic it. Do you know that Olaplex came and sued them for everything that they got? Sugarfoot? So there's no comparison. Curl Smith is a formulation of a herbal complex. The Olaplex is a molecule that is made to multiply the bonds that are in your hair. There is a difference between a bond multiplier and a bond strengthener. So Curl Smith is a mixture of different herbs and botanicals that, yes, absolutely will strengthen the bonds in your hair. But is it a Reckon? Thank you, love, Reckon. I was like Regis. I knew it was an R. Sorry, but it is not a bond multiplier. Curl Smith is not a bond multiplier. It's not going to create new bonds within the hair shaft. It's not. But Olaplex will. And their formula is patented. And if anyone touches it, they will sue them for everything that they have, because that's what they did to Reckon already. So I just want to clear that up because I can see it emerging. I see it everywhere. They're like, this is the best. And it's like, no, it's not. I need y'all to understand. Olaplex was not created for the public. Olaplex 3 is new to Black people. Let's just keep it 100. Olaplex 3 is new to Black people and is new to the YouTube world, but it is not new. I have been doing hair for 13, 14 years, and Olaplex has been around, I feel like, the entire time. Like, well, not the entire time. Like, after, like, the first 5 or 6 years. And then Olaplex was there. So Olaplex did not just pop up. And originally, the only thing they had was Olaplex 1 and Olaplex 2. That's it. There was no 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There was none of that. There was Olaplex 1 and Olaplex 2. And the only people that could get it was a person who had a license. That's it. It's like the only person who can get something out the pharmacy. If you want something from the pharmacist, you have to have a prescription written by your doctor. Okay? Okay, Sugarfoot? So that's how Olaplex was at first. And then it went from that to our clients was getting color so much because they loved the way Olaplex made their hair feel. So Olaplex was like, okay, we'll come up with a Olaplex 3. And Olaplex 3 will be like a treatment that your clients can do in between whenever they're, in between their appointments or whatever. And so then after they made Olaplex 3, we was like, sure, well, if you made it 3, why don't you do a little 4 and 5 and get live? Make a little shampoo and conditioner for your girl. And then they did. That was like, while you at that, why don't you go ahead and make a little oil for your girl? And that's how it went. That's how it goes. No, y'all need to start paying attention to fads. Pay attention to the fact that 3 years ago, nobody was talking about bonds, hydrogen bonds. Hell, last year this time, people were making videos saying that I made the hydrogen bond up. Nobody was talking about bonds in the hair no more. Now we have products, and it's not a bad thing. That's fine. Now we have product lines. You're going to see them popping up. Bond reconstructor, bond strengthener. Ain't nobody been talking about bonds, nothing. And bonds have been around since forever. It's on the state board exam. I need you guys to pay attention to fads. What do you think of Hollywood hair bar serum? I have no idea. I love y'all so much, but like I said, I've been doing hair for 13 years. Do y'all understand that there are hundreds of products that come out in 1 year? And if I have no idea. I don't know. I don't play with my hair like that. And I'm not knocking nobody, but I'm not one of those YouTubers, and I never will be. I don't play with my hair. I'm not a test dummy. I'm trying this product to see how y'all like it. Y'all want to try product, y'all go take your little ass, go get a mannequin. Or you take the mannequin, you put the little stuff on her hair, you rinse it off with some water, and you ask her how she like it. I'm like, girl, I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know, girl. Let's take a couple questions real quick, and then we're gonna move on. I wanna swing from. Does Olaplex work? Yes. Okay, you guys. When you say, this is a real, I'm not being a smartass. When you say, does Olaplex work? What do you guys expect Olaplex to do? I'm really asking a question because I really want to get into this, because I'm telling you, social media has everyone so confused. And I really think that everyone is so confused about what Olaplex is really meant to do. What do you guys think Olaplex is meant to do? Olaplex is while we're waiting, Olaplex is a bond strengthener and a bond reconstructor. When Olaplex was first introduced to us, okay, I'm about to get real scientific because I really need you guys to get this. Please get this, please. When Olaplex was made by two scientists that were basically friends with a hairstylist. Okay, I'm gonna try to put it in as simple, like make it as simple as possible. Okay, not saying y'all simple, I ain't saying that, I'm just saying. So, okay, they knew, they were friends with a hairstylist, and the hairstylist, they're two scientists, so they're talking, they're having a conversation, and they're letting them know, like, okay, when we color hair, we have this problem with the hair. If our clients want to go this high, I love you too, oh my god, if our clients want to go this high in color, or if they want to do this over time, their hair breaks, or if they go home and they do extra stuff to their hair breaks. And so the two scientists that came up with the molecule, they said, all right, we're gonna go in the lab and we're gonna see something that we can do and they basically said, oh, so basically when you guys are coloring the hair, you're deteriorating the bonds in the hair over time, and you need something that will multiply the bonds as you're breaking them apart to take out pigment and put more pigment inside. Right? And so they're like, yeah, homie. They didn't say that. They're not black, but I'm just saying that make it easy for us to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, homie, that's exactly what we need, dog. Can you go ahead and do that? And they're like, yeah, bet. So then they went in the lab, the two scientists with Olaplex, and they was like, whip it in the kitchen, boom, whip it in the kitchen, boom. And then they came up with that, with the molecule, accidental molecule, boom, boom, that I'm not about to say right now. And then, boom, here's Olaplex. And that molecule was created to multiply the bonds in the hair while we're coloring them, and then to repair any bonds that we could have messed up as we're coloring hair. That's what Olaplex was made for. Olaplex was not created to fix y'all heat damage. It was not. Olaplex was created to multiply the bonds within the hair and to make the coloring process easy, and to make it so that our clients were still able to keep their hair on their heads after they got their hair colored. That is what Olaplex was created for. Let's be very clear. Olaplex did not just come out last year. It didn't come out the year before that, and it didn't come out the year before that. Olaplex has been around my entire career. Okay? But when the Team Natural Hair community came, you know, people start playing in, you know, their hair and stuff. And then as a cosmetologist and as a black cosmetologist, as different black women started to get into hair color, they started to see, oh, Olaplex can do more than that. Hairstylists like me saw, okay, if it's a bond multiplier, it can multiply the bonds in the hair after chemical services. The bonds in the hair, it can multiply the hydrogen bonds, the disulfide bonds, and do you understand? And the salt bonds. So if we're breaking the salt bonds in the hair by using too much apple cider vinegar and using all of these products that have really, really high acid bases, then Olaplex can help you repair the bonds in your hair that you have diminished. But if you have completely diminished the bonds are in your hair, i.e. severe heat damage or a relaxer, it's not just gonna magically like, ooh. Remember, it's a bond multiplier. You gotta have a number at first to multiply. You don't multiply with one number. You gotta do 2 times something else. You can't do 2 times 0. Ooh, what's 2 times 0? Nothing. You ain't gonna get shit. You ain't gonna get nothing. 2 times 0. You ain't got nothing to times. Okay? So when y'all say, oh, Olaplex don't work, or this is where, it doesn't make sense. Curlsmith and Olaplex, which one is better? There is no comparison. And guess what? Curlsmith, they will never say that they are like Olaplex. I bet money you ain't gonna never hear them say it. You ain't gonna never hear them say that they like Olaplex, they just like Olaplex, they better than, you ain't gonna hear them say, oh, we got the same molecules, Olaplex. You ain't gonna hear them say nothing like that. You know why? Because they know that Olaplex gonna take, the Olaplex will sue them out their socks and their goddamn shoes. Let's be very clear. Is a keratin treatment good? It depends on why you're getting the keratin treatment, because understand your hair is made of keratin. I think that a lot of people think that when they get the keratin treatment, they're getting something foreign put on their hair. You're not. Your hair is made of keratin. So you getting a keratin treatment isn't them putting a product keratin on your hair. They're manipulating your hair's natural keratin. This is about to look weird. I just love smelling tea. Oh, and it's really easy to open my tea. You just twist that and then it comes open like this. Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? I want to see it. You can see it. Oh my god. Oh yeah. That's how. For 10. Oh yeah. Oh, you like it? Oh, oh, it smells so good. Oh my god, it smells so good. You guys should get some. I'm so serious. Like, this is the tea that you'll get. It's the tea on the site, promise. Oh my god. And I'm gonna tell you guys about this in a second. Then we gonna move on. But I love this so much. Like, y'all gotta wait for this video though. We gotta wait. But this is, I love you, butterfly. Do you see you, butterfly? And it's this blue flower, and whenever you steep it, it turns like this vibrant, like blue color, like Sonic. No, like darker than Sonic. And it's right on my site. This one is Love My Hair. And I really just want y'all to go on the website so you can see all of the herbs that are listed, but these are a few of them. Lemongrass, oat milky top, horsetail, nettle leaf, ginger, rosemary, marshmallow root, just to name a few, because I didn't name all of them. There are like 4 more that I left out there. Yes, I did. You guys go and get you some. Oh yeah. And I'm going to show you guys how to brew this, like if you're drinking it. And I'm going to show you how to use this as a scalp treatment and something to really, really intensify the growth process. And then this is my rose mint tea. Girl, I be trying to get it and shit. Girl, I mean, and stuff. If your kids are watching, I'm sorry. Don't say shit, children. Okay, and this is rose mint. I'm just in love with anything rose. I'm sorry. It smells so good. Smell it, can you? Did you smell it? Give me a 2 if you smelled it. Oh, it smells so good. And then these are like my the little small like sample packs, even when you eat. Okay. I use a lot of the herbs and my infused oils, yes. Because you guys understand that, okay, and I'm not being stank, but I just really want y'all to go look at the back of the ingredients. All like pharmaceutical companies, all they do is extract the properties from herbs. Like volume comes from valerian root. Volume is valerian root. Period. Get into it. Go do your research. If you get some valerian root tea, like let's say you have insomnia, swear, oh God, oh my, babe, we need to go get some tea. Some valerian root tea, I just forgot. If you got insomnia, you can get you some valerian root tea. You will sleep like a freaking baby. It will knock your ass out the same way the same way a volume will. You know why? Because that is all pharmaceutical companies do. Pharmaceutical companies, they go out and they find out all of the medical properties, all of the properties of different herbs. They extract those properties out of the herb, and then they put their own little concoction with it, and that's how they're able to patent it. So they say, okay, I earned this version of extraction. I earned this extraction of rosemary because I put my own little something with it, and now it's mine. And now I'm going to package it and call it volume, and I'm going to sell it to you. When in reality, you can go get I get valerian root from La Bonita's. It's the Mexican grocery store by like not too far from my house. Well, it is kind of far from my house. But you can get a little thing of valerian root enough to last you like a couple, like maybe like a full month for like $2. But you need a prescription for the extraction though. You said you speak high valerian. Listen, but look, okay, I remember the first time I ever heard about valerian root tea. I was like, it ain't gonna have you like that. No, it's not. And then I drank some, and I drank it. I remember they were like, make sure you drink it slow, like sip it, don't just take it. I'm like, it's tea, don't tell me what to do. And I made it cold. Baby, whoa, valerian supplement. I don't do supplements. I just don't. Do you understand that a supplement is it's an extracted version of the herb? Why would I take a supplement when I can just go get valerian root? Ooh. Thank you. I keep forgetting to do the bills. Oh my God. So whenever, oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. So whenever we get a donation, anything under $20 is the ring for a smile. And then, after that, oh crap, oh wait, oh God, anything after that, anything 20 or up, it's like, the cows are coming home. Mama's gonna get a brand new bag. Okay, so I'm sorry about everybody had your headphones on. I just want to tell you about that. Should have said that at the beginning. My bad if I just made you poop or something. Bring those in your face. If I just woke up your kid or something, I apologize. Give him some tea. Not the valerian root tea. I'm just... Okay. Well, see, almond oil is a mixture of a couple of different oils. So I need everyone, because I've actually had this conversation with a few of my clients these last couple of weeks. Once again, let's stop being test dummies. If other people online want to try a whole bunch of different products, like, oh, I think this will work, you got to just try trial and error. No, that is bullshit. YouTubers told y'all that. We don't play that. Why do y'all think that's okay? We just gonna keep trying products out to see what works best for us. It only takes one product to fuck up your hair permanently. One. All it takes is for you to try something that a YouTuber told you to try, and you got low porosity hair, and you go give yourself a protein treatment because you gonna try it. You just try it to see what worked, and you just tried it, and now you a bald head skittle with no hair in the middle because you wouldn't try. Like, stop trying stuff. You're not a guinea pig. And then another thing, the average person loses about 100 strands of hair a day. You're always shedding hair. Give me a 2 if you know who I'm talking about. But there's a woman on YouTube, and she collects her hair that sheds, and she makes wefts out of them. Her wefts look dope in the mug. I was like, girl, you got some patience, girl. But yeah, you can do that. Just comb the hair out of your comb and have it on that. Have some hair. This sounds so dusty, but I'd rather you do that than make yourself a test dummy. We're not freaking test dummies. You're not supposed to do that. Even your hairstylist, we had a test dummy. One name was Jessica, one name was Monica, and one name was Bream Kadisha. Bream Kadisha, yes it was, Bream Kadisha, and I call her Bream Kadisha because she was dusty as hell. Her hair was all type of colors, all different types of haircuts. Bream Kadisha. We is not test dummies out here in these streets. I'ma just try different strokes from different folks, and you gonna stroke the back of your hair, and you gonna have full cow snip, look like goddamn skunk with a whole line going down the back of your head. You're not a test dummy. Why do y'all like to play with y'all hair like that? Y'all do that with the rest of y'all body? How would y'all feel if y'all go into y'all doctor and they be like, okay, well, let's just test this out. I'm gonna write you a couple prescriptions, and let's just see which one of these work for that ass, because everybody's different. So I'm gonna go ahead and write that ass a couple prescriptions. What you say? You said you got hiccups and you be farting and shit. That sounds like a couple different things. So I'm gonna just go ahead and write you, because I was just watching this one YouTube video, and actually you said you was hiccuping in your goddamn throat. Your throat looked just like this other black girl that was just here. As a matter of fact, y'all the same goddamn complexion. So if y'all the same complexion, this same damn prescription, y'all, I'm about to write you all 3. So all 3 of them that was your color with that same throat, I'm going to write you all their prescriptions. That's what we going to do. I'm going to write you all their prescriptions. You would be looking at the doctor like, what in the hell? I'm not about to take it. I'm not about to take 5 different prescriptions and just try them all to see what works. Like, it's my body. Like, I could get sick. That's what the hell y'all doing. All y'all hair is walking around with the goddamn hiccups because y'all like, yup. My hair look just like hers. Because we both got 4C. We both light skin. Like, and y'all don't like it. Y'all don't want, it's really hard for y'all to hear. But that's how you sound to a hairstylist. You sound like, because we both the same complexion. So we can use the same exact lotion. I can't have oily skin because me and her the same complexion and she got dry skin. So it ain't no way I got oily skin because we the same color. They gonna be like, what you been drinking on? Like, let's be real. Like, let's keep it 100. And that's bottom line. I know y'all do not want to let this 4C, 4B, 4A thing go, but it needs to go. Peep this. Everybody catching on to it now, but I need y'all to remember Andre Walker created the curl typing chart in the early 1990s. I was about 2, 3. I was like, Mommy, I want some tickets. Mommy, I want some tickets. Mommy, I'm hungry. Mommy, I want some tickets. Mommy, got some tickets. I want some tickets. That's what I was doing when the curl typing chart was first created. I want some tickets. My booty itch. Like, I was telling my mama my booty itch when the curl typing chart was created. And do y'all understand that there is no medical professional planet, no medical journal, nowhere that is adopted it. Nowhere. The only people that subscribe to it are people on YouTube. And I'm going to tell you something. If I put 4A, 4B, 4C or anything at the title of my video, the views will go through the roof. Know that it's a marketing ploy. Know that. That's what gets views. Mommy, I want some chickens. I want some chickens. Like most of the people who be arguing, that's what you... My booty itch. Mommy, I need... Mommy, I need some tissue. I need to grow the fuck up. Mommy, I need some tissue. Please. Mommy. Mommy, can Brittany come over after school? That's what y'all asses was doing when he created it. And y'all are like, you don't know what you're talking about because they said the curl typing chart is yours. You know, that is so stupid. You was chickens when it first came out. I'm so sick of talking about it. Okay. Y'all want to hear a story or y'all want to do questions? We doing both, but what y'all want to do next? Where are my glasses? Because I can't see shit. Mommy, can I have some chickens? I need my glasses on. I need my glasses. I need my glasses. I need my glasses. I need my glasses, Mommy. I need my glasses off. No honest person is a millionaire. You don't know no millionaire. What you talking about? I'm gotta put my glasses on. Y'all say crazy stuff. I'm not gonna read it because my eyes is all. You see what I'm going through to clean these goddamn glasses off. Y'all just saying stuff that y'all didn't even check with the Lord to see if it was okay first before you say. I'm not gonna let you bring it my way because y'all are gonna be stressing me out today. Okay, let's do stories, and then we will do questions. Okay, I got it. Sorry, y'all. Okay, I got it. So, I am on... Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. You know I got children. You know I got kids in the place, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, we're gonna go to... So don't ask questions, because I wanna miss your stuff. I'm gonna get to all your stuff. But if you ask it or not, I'm not gonna get to your stuff. So don't put your stuff out there yet, okay? So, okay. Okay. This is I'm confused. Like, just my brain going in this place is hard. Okay. So their names are going to be Jessica and Brittany. Jessica and Brittany are their names. Okay. So Jessica comes in first. Jessica is my client first. And Jessica's my client for about 2 years. But Jessica was the type of client that would come and she wouldn't really talk. Like, she would kind of just sit there. And, like, if I was saying, like, oh, well, what side do you want your partner on? She'd be like, I'm like, okay. And she's one of the ones that I just would turn the music up on. It wasn't a big deal. So next thing I know, I'm at my own business, or whatever. And my next client comes in. And so when my next client comes in, she's like, oh, bitch, what up? How are you? So I'm like, oh, well, how are you? Because I didn't even know you spoke English, like the way you. But anyway. And so they like started talking or whatever, started talking or whatnot. And by this time, I'm done with her hair. So they switch over. Bada boom, bada bang, bada bing, get out. So she leaves like, okay, bye, Sam. See you in 2 weeks. And she's one of the people like, I'd rather you just not come back in 2 weeks. You don't like me. I don't like you. We don't like each other. Let's just depart from one another. But anyway, so the soon as she walks out, the chick that was sitting in my chair, she was new. She was the new client. The one who didn't say nothing was the one that I've been doing for a while. And as soon as the door closed, she was like, oh, I can't stand that bitch. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking to myself, like, me neither, girl. But of course I can't. Like, that's unprofessional. But in my spirit was like, I don't like her ass either. The feelings are mutual. You wanna talk about it? But I didn't. I was just like, oh, girl, like, let's just let stuff fly. Something I said that I didn't mean. I don't know. That's why I remember, because I didn't mean it. So anyway, I want to say maybe like both of them had 2 separate appointments. So there was this other, oh Lord, there was this other hairstylist around the corner, and so the hairstylists in Vegas, in my opinion, they all like instead of them seeing another hairstylist that they think is dope and being like, oh, let's link up or let's collab, they just want to try to make up stuff to minimize that hairstylist so that hairstylist doesn't look bigger than them. Yeah. So anywho, all I know is the one that I didn't like, she had stood me up for her appointment. And, oh, Lord, oh, this is some ghetto stuff. I don't even know if I should tell y'all this. This is some ghetto shit. This ain't had nothing to do with me. I swear to God, I was minding my business. I may be from Detroit, but I'm not ghetto like that. Anyway, so the one who I didn't like, she had stood me up for a 3-hour appointment. And so I remember at the time, I didn't have like deposits or nothing. And so I would just send out an email blast. And so the client that referred her to me, that was like, I ain't seeing her ass. Like, she was the one who responded. I was like, oh, Lord. Okay, like, okay, got her do me. Go ahead, pay me. Check her IT on me. So she came in and she went full total with natural part. And she went some color. Girl, go ahead, sit down. Hello, how are you? That's your friend. I got nothing to do me. So anyway, excuse me, she comes in to get her hair done. And she's like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. She goes to the bathroom. And then all I hear is, that's how you feel? Because we can catch the fair one. Because we can catch the fair one right now. We can catch the fair one right now. And I'm like, I didn't know. I'm not trying to be disrespectful if it's anybody here from California. But like, I didn't do anything. Like, I didn't move because like where I'm from, I look for certain words. Like, I'm not really looking for like yelling, because if you from like, I don't know, like Detroit, Chicago, New York, I don't know, somewhere like down south where like everybody talk loud anyway, like in the past, I used to have to tell my friends like, oh, it's nothing wrong, they're not fighting, they just sound like that. So, and then she said, catch the fair one. I'm like, fair one? What does that mean? Like fair? Like, oh, let's have a fair fight. Like, oh, let's have a fair one. Let's punch, but let's make it fair. Like, I didn't understand. So anyway, next thing I know, the one that I didn't like comes running down the hallway and runs right in my room like, that's why I don't like that ghetto shit. That's why I don't even like her saying, can you just give me my purse so I can go? And I was like, what? Can you just give me my purse so I can go? I said, first of all, put your little finger down. That's the first thing. Put your little finger down on the floor. Put your little finger down. And I said, second thing, you didn't have an appointment with me today. And she was like, I'm so sorry, Sid. The only reason I didn't book with you was because you was busy. Did y'all catch that? She ran from the girl who the second client that was like, I don't like her either. The one who ain't talked to me ran. She booked with somebody else, stood me the fuck up. She forgot that she stood me up from the appointment. She thought her ass was about to get whooped so bad. She forgot she stood me up, said, give me my motherfucking purse, saying, give me my shit. I'm about to go, she got to kick my ass. And so I'm like, girl, you didn't have no appointment with me. What are you talking about? She's like, oh my God, that mean my purse down there with her. I was like, yup, go get it. See, oh my God, like, I just don't even want to have this happen, like, in this type of environment, This is your professional environment. Can you please go? I'm your client. Can you please go get my purse? I said, girl, you ain't my client. I almost said her name. You little Dinkleberry's client down there. You better call little Dinkleberry and tell her little ass she could go get it. And little Dinkleberry told her, oh, that don't have nothing to do with me. I ain't getting in between. I said, look, I would have went to go get your little bitty little purse, but I ain't getting shit. Since you want to be all snip dipping and shit, you be careful. You cheating on. You never know who may have to come save you when you try and get your little ass whipped. Now you going back down there and get your purse. Go on get your purse. Shouldn't have been talking all that shit. She like, whatever. I don't even care. I don't even care. But mind y'all, I wasn't as loud, I promise. Because, like, this is the scene y'all see. But, like, oh my God, hey, how are you? Oh my God, it's so nice to meet you. Oh my God, like when they're the majority of the people are not melanin drenched, you don't always want to make people feel uncomfortable. Then even if it's not about like making people feel uncomfortable, sometimes you have to use what you got to get what you want. You know what I mean? And like sometimes this is the flavor that you have to put inside of the pitcher to get the type of Kool-Aid that you want. Do you understand? Yeah, so anyway, she went down there and was like, oh, like, well, whatever, I could get my purse. And she walking backwards, but like, she like this, like, okay, Cian, that's fine. I'm like, it's okay, babe. Like, have a good one. I'm not booking with you again. You've already been blocked from the system. It's okay. And she's back up the house. What you say? And I saw old girl behind her, but I wasn't going. Why would I tell you that somebody about to mollywop you while you talking crap to me? So they didn't fight that long because it was a whole bunch of white people in there at any time. Sorry if there's any white people in here. But you know, if like some ghetto black girls start fighting or white people are like, oh my God, like I don't know what the hell happened. It's like girls in the hut in here. And I'm so unprofessional. That's why I did not want to move over here to this area. Because it's newly renovated, but they're not finished. They're not finished weeding all of the trash out. And this is an example of what happens when you do not take out the trash. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick. Damn it. So, Code switch. That's all you gotta do. What you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta switch it up. Sometimes you gotta switch it up. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can switch your voice like you switch your weed. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I'm curly Sue, what you gonna do? And then other days I'm straight date, give you a plate. You just never know. You feel me? Like, I think that's what's so great about being a black woman. You never know who you gonna go on a date with. She get there, you be, hello, how are you? Where do we go? I think I want that. How do you say I don't know. Like you just go. I don't just go. You just don't know. I don't care. We're like, babe, that's so crazy. Like, I love that. I would love to eat at that restaurant. It's so crazy because I've actually always wanted to do that. But it's like opportunities just never presented itself. And like now today, I just feel like this would be the best day to do it. You know? So amazing. But do you guys have any questions for me? Seriously, let's do questions. Let's take like 5. I'm gonna get to a couple facts for y'all. We'll tell one more story and then we'll zoom out of here. I recently made my own formula for a leave-in, and honestly, I think it's better than Shea Moisture. Leave-in I use, I think making my own is the way to go. Man, that's how you feel. I'll try to have a comedy show. I don't want to though. Because I'm going to get irritated. Like, if I say something that's funny and you don't laugh, I'm going to be like, why are you being the hater? That was hilarious. That was a hilarious joke. And you just mad because you didn't think of the funny shit before me. And you mad that you got to repeat it and tell people that I said it first. It was hilarious. I don't want to go through that. Somebody said, what is your name? Allison Choi said, what are the best products to retwist locks? Thank you for asking that question because I really want you guys to understand that there are hundreds and thousands of products. I have a select few that I have stuck with my entire career, and I don't go playing around in products. So the better question to ask me would be like, what product formulation is best? Because a product is a product. Like, everybody has a coconut oil conditioner. Coconut oil is coconut oil. Like, it's not like, oh, this is coconut oil, or this is a new big coconut, or this is a new coconut oil. It's like, coconut oil is a coconut oil. It's all about the additives that they put into it. So the better question would be where it falls in on the comedogenic scale. Is it non-comedogenic or is it comedogenic? That is what you need to know. We don't need to talk about what the best products are, because the best product for me, I have high porosity hair. So the best products for me, if you don't have high porosity hair, are not going to be the best products for you. It's not about products. Products are a tool. Just like your car don't drive because of the steering wheel. It don't drive because of the steering wheel. It drives because of all of the things that are put together that makes the car a well-oiled machine and make it able to perform those actions. When you put your foot on the gas, it goes because it's been constructed to do so. So your body has been constructed a specific way, and we don't treat our bodies in the way that they should be treated based on the ways that they were constructed. It's bottom line. So I can't give you the best product. I can give you the best road to go down. So if you have high porosity hair, if you have medium porosity hair, if you have low porosity hair, that's what we need to be talking about. Products are not going to fix anything. And I think if we could stop being product junkies and stop buying all of these products, we'll be okay. Because the reason that all of y'all can't find one, if I could just find the one product that'll make my hair better, products are not going to make your hair better. Products make it easier for you to perform your hair routine. Products make it easier for you to perform your hair routine that is going to help your hair continue its hair growth cycle. Because I cut my hair, I shaved my head a year ago. My hair is keeping up with the natural growth cycle. We're supposed to grow anywhere from 6 to 7 inches a month. And you guys know how much, 6 to 7 inches a year. You know how long my hair has gotten in the last year. That's what matters. But people will see a vanity metrics. People will see a vanity metrics, and the first thing they want to do is be like, okay, like, your hair, you don't know what you're talking about because your hair is not down your back. But that's not what you need to be tracking. What you need to be tracking are the different things that they begin to teach you. So for the people who are just now joining in, I want to go back over. Don't get mad if you be here and don't leave. Go get some snacks, go to the bathroom, go pee pee real quick. So for the people who are confused really quick, comedogenic. What does comedogenic mean? Comedogenic means the blocking of pores or follicles on the skin or the scalp. And oils and butters fall under both categories. Non-comedogenic are going to be the oils and butters that do not block the hair shaft. So that's going to be our almond oils, our hemp seed oil. Hemp seed oil is a 0 on the comedogenic scale. And the scale goes from 0 to 5, 0 being the oils that are least likely to clog the pores and the follicles, and 5 being the ones most likely to clog the pores and the follicles. Okay, so the key to picking a product, forget trying to get me to tell you what's the best one. Girl, it's 17,000 billion, 15 billion of them, girl. I don't know. What you need to do is figure out what are the products, okay? So what is the formulation? What is the formulation, right? What is the formulation? And then what is the order? What is the order of the formulation? So if, for example, if something is promoted as coconut oil conditioner, right? If the first 2 ingredients are coconut oil, if it's like water, coconut oil, you should probably run a little bit if you have high porosity hair, because coconut oil is protein seeking. Not only is coconut oil protein seeking, but coconut oil is beyond a 5 on the comedogenic scale. So not only is it beyond a 5 on the comedogenic scale, meaning it will severely block your pores and your follicles, it also will eat away at the protein within the hair follicle. within the hair shaft, I'm sorry. So for somebody like me that has high porosity hair, I have a cuticle that's open. So when protein seeking, very, very highly comedogenic coconut oil comes to my hair, it goes within my hair follicle and it sucks out all of my protein because it is protein seeking. That's what it does. It's not, oh, coconut oil is bad. No, baby. That coconut oil is minding his goddamn business. Y'all the one who came and started bothering coconut oil. Coconut oil was minding his business. But peep this. You guys don't understand the difference or the procedure of product formulation. So when you see, oh, but this got coconut oil, understand they not going to Sam's Club and getting the damn coconut oil at the Sam's Club. She a chemist. He's a chemist. He knows how to put it in a machine and extract the properties. So all of the properties that y'all read about that coconut oil has can be extracted by a chemist and put in a product. Okay, I haven't used it, but the Master Stylist has a coconut mint foam. I could see how that could be awesome because a foam wrap is meant to set a style. It is meant to set a style. So it makes sense for a foam wrap to have coconut oil because it's protein seeking. It's going to take away all of the extra little stuff that it may need to give you a set style. Okay. It's antifungal. Yes, it has a lot of, okay, this is the thing. Okay, so people will be like, coconut oil is antifungal, so it can go on my hair. Well, guess what? Lemons or lemon juice, it's antifungal too. Do you put that in your eyes? Do you put lemon juice in your eyes? Vinegar and apple cider vinegar, the properties that apple cider vinegar has. Oh yes, it has all of these properties. It do this. Do you put that in your eyes? You gonna put some apple cider vinegar on your cootie mama? You gonna drench it in that? Just because something has good properties doesn't mean that it goes on every part of the body. The properties that y'all see doesn't mean that it goes on your scalp. Do you understand that? And do you also understand that you can get the fastest way to get the properties of coconut oil is not to put it on your scalp, is to ingest it within the body. The purpose of putting a product on the scalp is for it to seep within the follicle so it can get to the blood supply, so it can get within the body. You can get those same herbs and all of those same botanicals, everything it does faster by ingesting it than you do putting it on your scalp. If you put coconut oil on your scalp, all of its great benefits you will not get because it's comedogenic. It's highly comedogenic. So it's going to block the follicle before any of the nutrients can be delivered. So it needs to be ingested internally for you to get the benefits. Doesn't go on the scalp. I'm not saying you can't use it. I'm saying it doesn't go on the scalp. Nobody's saying lemons are like, oh, coconuts are bad. I cook with coconut oil. I'm not saying it's not bad. I'm saying it doesn't go on the scalp. Like lemons are not bad, but they'll burn your goddamn eyeball off, won't they? Because they don't go in your eyes, guys. It doesn't go in your eyes. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying it don't go in your hair. How do you treat itchy scalp? It depends on why your scalp is itching. With every problem that you have in you guys, the solution is the cause. For everything, the solution is the cause. How do you heal? So, love, I can't tell you how to heal that type of dermatitis online. They'll take my stuff. I can't give you that type of consult. Like, how about the same straightening brush? Are they bad for the hair? I don't subscribe to them. I don't use them, but I don't really want to get into that. I don't get. Because the purpose of steam, The purpose of steam is to open the cuticle. So if you are, somebody just became a member. Thank you. So if you already have high porosity hair and you use a flat iron with a steamer in it, you are for sure going to give your hair heat damage because your cuticle is already open and you're using a steamer to open it further to put the heat in. And you're not a professional. So you're at home with the cuticle that's already wide open, opening it further than it already needs to be and putting heat inside. Yeah. I'm high porosity and relaxed, but on wash day, my hair is always tangled, no matter what products. How often do you comb through your hair in a week? How many times do you comb through your hair in a week? Is breakage inevitable? It depends on how much you, okay. Yes, normal wear and tear is inevitable, just like your car. With your car, you have to get maintenance on your car. Like, you got to get we just had to get an oil change. You got to get an oil change within a certain time frame, or the engine may start smoking. Like, everything needs maintenance. Yes, split ends are inevitable if you don't do proper maintenance on your hair. So if you're going longer than 10 weeks without trimming your ends and you have a bunch of manual manipulation and you just always in your head, yeah, breakage is inevitable. But if you keep up with your trims and you stay tuned in with the natural growth cycle of your hair, no. People are under the impression that when I say trim your hair every 10 weeks, I'm saying cut a half of an inch. If you are having a healthy hair pattern and a healthy growth pattern, you're never having that issue. And you guys, please don't get mad at me when I say this, but it's the truth. And I feel like everybody needs to hear it. Your hair should never be tangled and matted. We are constantly handling hair from a state of defense. Play offense. Comb your hair. Don't go 2-3 weeks without touching a comb or a brush. And I'm not saying that to you specifically, but I've had so many meetings with so many women that are like, oh, I don't know why my hair is breaking. When's the last time you combed your hair? Oh, it's been 4 weeks. Like, what's going to happen if you don't go get if you go past the normal time frame from the time frame for you to get your brakes changed or your oil changed? What's going to happen? Your car is going to break down. It's the same thing. Like, you go 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 weeks without washing your ass, it's gonna stink. Like, what you mean? It's simple. It's so simple, but we make it so hard. Listen, and that's the thing. When you do your hair right, when you keep up with your hair regimen, by the time you, let me say what, like 6 months in, your trims will look like fairy dust. It'll be like little black, little smidgets, little pecks, little pebbles, little shivers, little sprinklets. And then I had some clients that were so good with their hair regimens that we didn't even have to trim come 10 weeks. Come 10 weeks, she ain't need one. But if you haven't had a trim in 6 months, you're wrong. And you do not need to go into the shop to get a trim. You get on YouTube and figure out how to trim your hair. If y'all can figure out how to use coochie cream for y'all scalp, y'all can figure out how to trim y'all hair online at home. Like, we do maintenance on every other part of our body, but not our hair. Alicia Copeland, that's not true. That's not true. Are you a professional cosmetologist? I hope not. And I'm not saying that disrespectfully, but even though it's a demi-permanent, it may not lift the cuticle all the way up to get deep into the hair, but it's still attaching itself, and it is still a chemical. So if a person has, and that's, I'm not being stank with you, But what you just said is something that will confuse people, because when people make statements like that, you cannot be so frank, because the statement that you just made is it only applies to low porosity hair. High porosity hair, my cuticle is open already. So it is going to get inside. Even though it's demi, it's still going to get into a deeper level of my hair than it would somebody with low porosity hair. So that's not true. And then depending on the person, through regular manual manipulation, different things that they do throughout their day, you can get heat damage from the sun. Sometimes it's 100 something degrees in Vegas. And I have female clients that work outside in construction, and they'll get heat damage and stuff like that. And heat damage doesn't just mean you don't have curls anymore. Like, you can get breakage, end split, different things like that just from standing in the sun. So people can have holes in the cuticle, holes in the hair shaft. So this is your line of hair. You can have holes all up and down the hair shaft. So don't tell people that. Don't make statements that aren't backed by fact. Don't just like throw something out there that you don't know for a fact, and you didn't know that for a fact. That's why I'm making videos like this. Let's learn the science of our hair, and then if you wanna share some facts that you got, then share the facts. But that's not a fact. Everyone needs Olaplex. And not just Olaplex. Everyone needs some type of bomb protector before they color their hair, period. Whether you have high porosity hair, medium porosity hair, or low porosity hair, you can have holes within the cuticle. Even if it's a demi-permanent, it being demi, semi, and all of that, all we're talking about is the different levels of ammonia, the different levels of lift. How high is going to lift? How much is going to lift the cuticle to get inside? We need to stop passing around shit that we just seen online. Stop just randomly regurgitating shit y'all read on the YouTube. Lord. Because then when you think about it, it doesn't even make sense. And then everybody just like, ooh, girl, because I heard. And then everybody bald head in America. That's not true. That's just like everybody walking around like, oh, you don't need heat protectant when you use heat. If that ain't the stupidest thing I've ever, you don't need heat protectant when you use heat. Because it just cook into the hair. That's what they told you. Because they don't understand the comedogenic scale, and they don't understand that there's a difference between a oil and a serum. No, henna is not better. Henna was meant to dye clothing and furniture and houses. If our ancestors were around now still, and they knew that we had the ability to take the things that they did and add more to it, and we just going with the same stuff they was doing and not trying to make it better and looking at the facts, they'll be slapping all of us. Henna, that's fine. If you want to use henna. Henna is a cosmetologist or a colorist nightmare. If you go into a colorist and you tell her that you have henna on your hair, you're going to have to book a color correction service first, because people are under the illusion that just because henna washes out. It washes out. No, it doesn't. Because you guys rinse it out and then it don't look red to you no more, you think it's gone. Henna never leaves the inner cuticle of your hair until someone physically takes it out. I have to extract it. So if you put henna on your hair, it's not coming. You better be okay with your hair being dark forever. So don't be like, oh, I'm going to do henna now, and then later on, I'm going to lift my hair. No, you're not. And I mean, you could, but you're going to play an arm and a leg. You're going to have to pay for an extraction of the henna, and then you'll pay for the color service. But because everybody taught y'all henna's better, oh, henna washes out. No, it doesn't. Henna is within the follicle, within the cuticle. And go ask any colorist, go ask any colorist, what do you think about extracting henna? They're going to be like, ugh. It will take all day long. all day long. I remember I extracted henna out of somebody's hair when I was in cosmetology school. She had to come back the next day, and she was there in the morning, and I got her to school at 5. Yes, we're supposed to comb our hair every day, guys. Don't you brush your teeth every day? Don't you wash your butt every day? Don't you under your arms? You touch every part of your body every day. Why do y'all think you not like y'all think God was like, okay, you wash every part of your ass, but don't touch your scalp. Now you wash your whole ass, but you start washing on your scalp and you gonna be bald-headed as hell. I swear to God. Only black women know. Everybody else, y'all wash y'all hair every day. Y'all gonna be fine. Y'all gonna have hair down y'all back. But black women, you don't wash nothing. You stay funky. That makes no sense. Girl, a lot of people put henna in their hair. People swear by henna. How to grow. It's no difference in growing. Like, growth is growth. That's not really a question. You came with me. I ain't did nothing. I'm just saying that. But please answer my question above. Y'all, don't say stuff like that. Say, if you would put your question with that, I would have saw it. Girl, I ain't going all the way back up there, especially because you got me. So can we wash our hair every day? Nah, I wouldn't do that. Now that's overkill. Y'all gotta find a happy medium. Like, I say no more than like once a week. If you're a person, you feel like you have overactive sebaceous glands and you feel like your hair is really, really oily and you have naturally straight hair, or like, let's just keep it real. Can we stop having to miss words? God damn it. It's 2020. Like, if you ain't black, okay, and I don't know, like if you have like a looser curl pattern or whatever, then most likely your hair gets oily a lot faster because it's easier for the oil to travel down. So you are a person that I would say, okay, get some dry shampoo. Like, if it's not too bad, just keep it away from your root. I remember one of my instructors when I was in cosmetology school, Mr. Angelo, he was so, he used to tell us before we put dry shampoo on a certain area to put like a highlighter or something in our fingers, like on our scalp, to keep your scalp like free from getting it on your scalp and then just putting it everywhere else and like combing through. Or another thing, I don't have a comb in front of me, but he like set a comb at the scalp and then sprayed the hair that was like coming from the scalp if your hair is like, if it's like straighter and it gets oilier faster. Because that's the only difference. Like, there is not, and that's the issue that I have. Like, the natural hair community, why do we have to do that? How can we in one breath say, stop putting us in a group, stop putting us in a box, and then put ourselves in a box? No. The difference between straight hair and curly hair is the amount of sulfur to sulfur bonds attached to the bonds that are holding your hair together, period. So if you have really, really straight hair, you have less protein holding the bonds that are holding your hair together. And if you have curly hair, the curlier your hair is, the more protein you have within your hair shaft. It is as simple as that. Period. And when we say genetics plays a part, genetics does not determine your length. Genetics determines the way your curls look. Why? Because of your follicle size. So somebody with Asian descent, Asians have the straightest hair. Their follicle is completely round. That's not completely round, but Asian hair is completely round. And so a circle that's like this, if you put a string down it, it's just gonna bloop, it's gonna go down. So it's bone straight. And then, the little more melanin you get, well, not melanin, other stuff, it gets lower, like smaller and smaller and smaller. So like if you're like Caucasian, for example, your follicle is like oval. You got an oval shaped cuticle, girl. You know what I'm saying? And then like, let's say if you Mexico and stuff, if you Mexican, then most likely, or Hispanic, if you're Hispanic in any way, then most likely your cuticle is like a little more than an oval, like a little smaller than an oval. And then the more you go down, like somebody like me, girl, ours is like It's like short clothes. It's like tight. Like, I think that's where this came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like tight. And so if you, like, the hair got to get out of this. So it's like, so when it comes through, it's like, nigga. So by the time it get through, it's just like all curled up. Because it's like, oh, shit, girl. Whew. We threw that follicle though. That's all. That's it. That's all. And because of the people that came before us, we feel like we all have to be separated in these groups. That's not what it is. No. We can all learn so much from each other. Like, so much from each other. Period. Like, that's all that happened. I'm being serious. Why are y'all laughing? What happened? Who said something? You wash twice a week. And it's the only thing I would say, like, if you washing twice a week works for you, then fine. But I don't have anything to say about that, because I had a week where, especially like when I'm at the end of my skin cell turnover cycle, my scalp is like super oily because I got a brand new scalp and all my dead skin cells is gone. So it'd be like, girl, surprise, we lied. Here come all your sebum, girl. Here we go. So my hair gets a little oily faster and it'll be a little itchy faster because it grow a lot, you know. So so genetics don't play a part in how long the hair is, referring to, no, it does not. This is where it, because people get confused. The reason that genetics comes into play is because Black women or women with really curly hair, they can never get past a certain length because of over manipulation, because of mechanical damage, because every Black woman is the same. I don't care. I mean, not every Black woman is the same. Most Black women are the same. I've been doing hair for 14 years. If y'all different, I ain't met y'all. Hello, my name is Ann. How are you? What's your name? So most women, when they hair get back here, but once a Black woman's hair is big, is long enough to get a top knot bun, it's in a bun all the damn time. All the time. And then y'all always got, most likely, and I'm not even gonna ask y'all, I really wish y'all would like be like, it was me, girl, shit. Or be like, yeah, see it, it's me, and give me an emoji like this. Cause I'm willing to bet money at least 10 of y'all got a wet ponytail in their head right now at this very second. I'm willing to bet money right now as we speak, at least one of y'all have a wet ponytail in their hair right now. Or at least one of y'all did a wash and go this morning and you left out of your house with wet hair and you've been having wet hair all day and you just back in the house like, oh yeah, my girl's popping. That's what Black women do, because when we see the length, we like, oh, I have the ability to do all of this stuff. No, you do not. To much is given, much is required. And if your hair, I just told y'all hair, curly hair gotta go through the most shit to get out. Asian hair be strong in the mud because it be like, oh, they just go straight down, like, because they follicle like this. So they just, oh, whatever you like, honey, I do for you. We here, hello, how are you? Like, automatically, because it's just, boom, straight to the point. And then, like all of my Caucasian persuasions on here, boy, I love you too. How are you? Y'all be like, oh my God, big boy, how are you? Like, oh my God, we're in here. It felt a little funny. Like, I'm a little winded, but I got it done. God damn it, I got it done. Black people, no. Our hair is like you really gonna make me go down this little asshole? Do you see that big asshole? I gotta go down this little asshole. And then it. Your hair done been through so much shit by the time it done got through your follicle, girl. And then all y'all want to do is like, y'all. not my hair. Like, and your hair ain't your hair either because you're breaking it off, bro. Like, dude, no. Just because our hair is curly does not mean that we have to treat it like that. And another thing, I don't care. Nope, y'all getting it today. Today, one of them days. Pop the top and let the sunshine in. Today, one of them days, sugar. But another thing, okay, y'all really sick of hearing, and I'm really sick of reading, okay, is women like, oh, black women are not meant to have straight hair. Black women are only supposed to keep the curls on their hair. First of all, y'all know that black women not the only women with curls, right? You know that, right? Black women not the only women with curly hair. Like, we're just not. So that's not the thing. And then too, everybody can change their hair. Like, even people that y'all see with their hair straightened, they still blow dry their hair. Like, even some people that's Caucasian, they still got wavy hair and they natural pattern not straight. So I really want y'all to understand that. I just really want y'all to get that. No, your hair is strongest when it... Combing your hair every day will not result in mechanical damage unless you're combing your hair when your hair is at its weakest point, which is when the hair is wet. Thank you, new member. So that's the only time that you will be doing a bunch of mechanical damage. But the average person loses 100 strands of hair a day. And the average person also has about 100,000 follicles on their scalp. And the average person has anywhere from 1 to 4 strands per follicle. So that means that the average person has about 100,000 to 400,000 strands of hair on their head. And every single day, about 100 strands of hair fall from the scalp and down one of those 100,000 to 400,000 strands of hair. So it is imperative that you comb those strands out, because most people are like, oh, I have single strand knots. Oh, I have this. No, there are two things. Everybody, y'all are wrapping two different things, two different cases up into one thing because people are not educated about hair. We have a split end, split ends, split in two, okay? So a single strand knot can be a split end because here's your end, it splits, and then one wraps around the other one. There you go, you got a knot. And then y'all don't comb your hair. Y'all go 3-4 weeks without combing your hair, and every day, it's 30 days, it's 30 days in a month. And every day you lose approximately 100 strands of hair. And you haven't combed your hair in 3 months. And you have broken ends. So you got a split end that split like this, it wrapped around each other like that, but you still got 100 strands of hair a day falling. Yeah, you got single strand knots, baby. If that's what you want to call it. So get a trim. That's why everybody has single strand knots. Everybody has single strand knots. It's because people don't comb their hair. People don't get trims. Thank you. Yeah, and it's like, okay, if you're going to do a protective style, make it protective. I don't understand. Like, why do y'all hoard ends? Like, okay, I remember I used to have clients that would keep a weave in their hair for 5 months, but then don't want to get a trim before they put the weave in. So they're like, oh, well, my ears ain't going to keep, they not going to split because my hair going to be braided. Like, where do y'all get this logic from? Like, it makes more sense for you to take care of your hair and to get a trim, because if everything is right, you're growing at least a half an inch of hair a month. At least a half an inch a month. So if you trimming it right before you get a protective style, then everything will be okay. Which protective style will you recommend for relaxed hair? It depends on what their habits are, what their daily habits are. Because before you get a protective style, before you get a relaxer, you always need to take your daily patterns into consideration. Hair isn't just like, oh, that's cute, I'm gonna get this. No, like, what are your daily patterns like? So that just depends. I can't really answer that question professionally without knowing more about the person. I spent years going to hairstylists, and each time they blow dry my hair and straightened it. As soon as as soon as I leave, my hair starts to curl back up. The silk presses twice and never lasts more than 2 days. I gave up. Okay. Thank you so much for saying that, whoever you are, because I didn't see your name. Thank you so much for bringing that up, and do not get offended when I say this. Silk presses are not for everyone. I know they look cute, they look sexy, and they look super cute and stuff, and you think you want to look like the black Pocahontas and stuff, but they're not for everybody, and I'll explain why. Not only do you have a sebaceous gland, which is responsible for making oil, Empress of Love is who said that, okay? So not only do you have a sebaceous gland that is responsible for oil, you also have a sweat gland in your scalp. So if you are a person who, like, for example, the person who said that, if you are a person who sweats in their head, like if you go to the gym and you work out and you sweat in your head a lot, then that means that you are a person that has an overactive sweat gland. There's nothing any cosmetologist can do to keep your hair from getting wet when sweat comes out of your hair follicle. There's nothing that they can do. Girl, what you want them to do? You want them to put some aluminum foil, some saran wrap on your follicles? Girl, it's nothing they can do. Silk presses are not for everyone. They're not. If you are a person with overactive sweat glands in your scalp, silk presses are not for you. The stylist didn't do anything wrong. She straightened your hair. She wasn't with you. That's why, don't blame hairstylists. When you left, it was straight. It only reverts back when there's water introduced. So unless she ran up behind you and sprayed you with a water bottle after you left, was hiding in the tree like, there she go, I just did her hair. There she go. And then sprayed you, it wasn't her fault. She wasn't with you when your scalp started sweating. It's not her fault. I cut 3 inches off my hair last week, and I'm happy I still have length, but I dyed my hair and it was disastrous. Yeah, y'all, please stop coloring your hair. And proof that you ain't supposed to be coloring your hair is the fact that you said you dyed your hair. You don't dye your hair, you dye your clothes. You color your hair. I think every cosmetologist has went off on and cussed out by their instructor about calling hair color hair dye. But heat protectant doesn't only protect hair from like heat tools, it also protects the hair from environment damage, from the environment and different things like that. Y'all should do your research on different herbs. That's what the book's here for. Just read it. That's not true. That's not the only thing that it's for. Explain the difference between what? Y'all can't just be like, explain the difference. Like, I'm going to remember what I say. I don't know. You guys say something. During the video I watched, a stylist advised to let hair air dry and not blow dry as much to minimize excessive heat. How do you feel about that? You know how I feel about it because I just said it. Like, in short, and what I'm about to say, I'm going to give you this explanation because nobody can say that I'm lying because it's in every medical book that I've seen. When you are setting the hair, it's either dry setting or wet setting. A wet set is a roller set, and a dry set is a blowout or a flat iron. Okay? So, When you are blow drying and flat ironing the hair, what you are doing is taking the hair from alpha keratin to beta keratin. Your hair is made up of keratin. Your hair is keratin. That's what it is. So alpha keratin is your hair in its natural state, unstretched, wet, whatever, even if it's dry, whatever. It's unstretched, your hair in its natural state. That is alpha keratin. Beta keratin is the new state that you give your hair once the hydrogen bond is broken. When is the hydrogen bond broken? When the hair is wet. So once you wet your hair, once your hair is shampooed, the hairstylist or cosmetologist that you go to is going to do one or two things. She's either going to dry set you, give you a silk press, a blowout, whatever, or she's going to wet set you, give you a roller set. And then after that wet set, then she will proceed to style you and your hair is healthy because it's in beta keratin. The average person has, again, 100,000 follicles on their scalp, and each follicle has anywhere from 1 to 4 strands, which means each person has anywhere from 100,000 to 400,000 strands of hair on their head. So for a cosmetologist or a hairstylist to say that it is safe for you to give over 100,000 to 400,000 strands of hair to just let them all do their own thing and then do it doesn't really make sense. Because if my goal is to uniformly get all 100,000 to 400,000 strands of hair in the same uniformity with stretch to the same density and doing the same exact thing in the same stage of beta keratin, then I need to ensure that all of the hair is doing the same thing at the same time. Why you coming to get half of your cousins for the party? You gonna come, all right, y'all come back. I'm gonna come get y'all about 4 o'clock. I'm gonna get y'all and I'm gonna come get y'all at 4 and I'm gonna come get y'all about 7:30. And then around like 9, we all gonna eat. Like, how often do you suggest? I mean, if it's out like every day, brush it like it's your hair. Treat your hair like you treat your ass. I'm sorry. I said don't wash if you sensitive. I'm not mad at you. I just don't want y'all like thinking like that. Like, how often, the same amount of time you like, it needs to be a pattern. When you wake up in the morning and prepare yourself to get ready, you get ready from head to toe. If your hair is in braids, then you need to be getting a Q-tip and getting an oil mixture that cleanses the scalp. At least every other day. But if you need to be combing through your hair at least once a week. I'm sorry. Especially if your goal is growth. Now, if you're a person who you already got the growth that you want and your goal is just to make sure like you're retaining the length and stuff and keeping your hair healthy, then you could probably go like 2 weeks with some braids in, then you take them out, come through, woo, woo, bam. But if you're on a road like to fix some stuff that you did, you've been doing little dusty stuff, you've been thinking you a taco and a burrito and all that stuff, girl, you're gonna need to like wash it like on a regular. Like, you can't wash it every 5 minutes. Your scalp needs the same type of attention that your ass needs. I always want, dog, like this is my forehead. This is my scalp. There's no space. Oh my God. Like, could you just imagine how your scalp feel? Y'all be in the shower like, yes. And look, just imagine how your scalp feel. You wash your entire ass. Between your toes, you brush your teeth, you did dental floss and everything. But then at the same time, y'all purposely like, no, I ain't washing you. And you gonna, y'all scalp like, so nigga, you just gonna block me from the water? Y'all be like this, like, I ain't washing your ass. I'm gonna wash everything else. And won't wash your hair for months. And then you wanna know why it won't grow. I'm gonna take like 2 more questions. Should you deep condition bleached hair? Not bleach, because you're not using bleach to lighten your hair. You're using lightener, so lightened hair. And yeah, listen, The reason that I tell people that they should not color their own hair is because I think that y'all are under a misconception of what goes down after you color your hair. If you washed your hair every 2 weeks before you got colored, now you need to wash it every week. Excuse me. If you deep condition once a month, once you got hair color, now you need to deep condition every week. For you to get hair color, they have to bust your cuticle open, extract the artificial pigment out, and extract the original pigment out and then put artificial pigment within. And then seal the cuticle back up. So unless you want the cuticle to like bust open on its own randomly one day, you're going to have to keep up with regular deep conditioning treatments on a regular. It needs to become a regular part of life. It's not even up for debate. And you don't just need regular schmegular conditioners. No, you need like intense protein conditioners. You need a regimen of conditioners for the level of lift that you use. So if you went 40 volume, there's a certain type of shampoo and conditioner you need. If you went 20 volume, there's a certain type. If you went 10 volume, if you went 30, if you went 25, if you went half, it just depends. Hair color is not a game. I know it seems easy. You know, all I gotta do is squeeze a couple tubes here, slap it on, they don't be doing shit. That's not how it is. I actually bought hemp seed oil because of you. How do you feel about onion and ginger mix on 4C hair? Y'all, please don't ask me no questions with 4C hair behind it. You literally just asked me what you just like equivalent to what you just asked me with skin is like, how do you feel about Jergens on dark skinned people? That's basically what you just asked me when you say 4C hair. 4C doesn't mean anything, but that your curls are tight. That doesn't tell me anything about your porosity, your density, nothing. How are you? How do you feel about honey shampoos and honey conditioners? Shampoos with honey in them? I mean, it depends on the formulation, y'all. Everybody, y'all all go do some research. Go get a book. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. I can't be anywhere. You guys, go look it up. Please. Because, like, y'all, there are 50 million... Do y'all know how many herbs and botanicals it is? Just in this one right now. Let me see. Hold on. This is my Love My Hair tea, right? We're going to get to it in a second. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. This tea alone got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 different herbs just in this, girl. I don't know, girl. Y'all ain't going to stress my spirit. Because listen, just because something got honey in it, it probably got 17,000 different ingredients. So that's why somebody be like, oh, Cian, what you think about tea with lemongrass in it? Lemongrass is just one thing. You got lemongrass, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Girl, I don't know. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Hey, why is part of my hair uneven? I don't know what you've been doing to. Okay, we about to go because y'all stressing my spirit. How long does it take to find out hair's porosity? Once you put it in there, if it's high porosity, it's going to sink. It's a couple minutes. Just make sure your hair is clean, though. Oh, I like you. What your name is? Oh, your name is Heaven Sent. Because you is Heaven Sent. You is, girl. I love you. So, boom, shakalaka, boom. So, she just asked, when am I going to do another CEO Masters? I didn't bring it up on here. Bert. CEO Masters just opened it back up for everybody. And for those of you who do not know, CEO Masters is a portion of my website where I teach people everything that I learned from the ground up, but I put it in short because it took me 14 years to get to where I am in my career. But I made a program for you guys that will put everything like in short, like if I could do everything all over right now. And that is what I'm giving to you guys on my website. And that is $6.99 a month. $6.99, less than you pay for a double cheeseburger. Okay? Less than you pay for a double cheeseburger. And it's been getting real on the 7th. On the 7th, they are getting a brand new update, and we're having an updated class. The very last one has been me showing you guys the entire process that I took to get to making $1,000 in one day. And I'm not saying like, oh, like this is like so groundbreaking. Nobody can do that. That's something that anybody can do. And in CEO Masters, I break down step by step exactly how to do it. Like, come on. Like, come on. Boom, shablam, shakalaka, boom. So CEO Masters is on now. Thank you for asking that question. I keep it twisted, but when I take it out, one side is noticeably, it's noticeably longer. I don't brush or comb my hair. Love, you really just... Okay, I'm about to read your question, and then you're going to hear yourself answer your own question. You wanted to know why one side of your hair is shorter than the other side. And you said, I keep it twisted, but when I take it out, one side is noticeably longer. I don't brush or comb my hair. I just finger detangle and wash it every month. That's why one side is shorter than the other. You have anywhere from 100,000 to 400,000 strands of hair on your head, and you got 4 fingers. 4. You got not 4,000, not 400, not 14. 4. You got 4 damn fingers, girl. 4. And 100,000 to 400,000 strands of hair on your head. And you said, why my hair breaking off? Why one side shorter than the other? Because you got anywhere from 100,000 pieces of hair to 400,000 pieces of hair and 4 goddamn fingers. 4. Yes, one side is going to be shorter than the other. Yes, it's going to be uneven. Yes, it is going to be broken. The thumb don't count. That thumb ain't doing shit when y'all finger detangling. Y'all get on my nerves so bad with that, not you. Everybody who taught y'all, ain't no technically nothing. Whoever just said technically ain't no technically shit. We not about to do that. I told y'all not to come up in here if y'all was sensitive, because that's some stupid shit. Not you. Not you. The stuff that they teaching on finger detangle. This is the equivalent to about 100,000 to 400,000 strands of hair. And this is 4 goddamn fingers. Now it's 8 fingers. God damn it. You mean to tell me these 4 fingers getting through all this hair? Is that what you gonna tell me? You gonna look me in my face and tell me that these 4 fingers is getting... What you see? Hold on. Nope, because I'm gonna put some on there. They will be like, you ain't even had no product on. Come on. 4 fingers to the face. 4. What the hell? You. Out. Why are we talking about this? Why do we have to talk about this? Not you who asked. This is some stupid shit. I just don't understand who came up. This is detangling. Are y'all kidding me right now? Are you freaking kidding me? One side shorter than the other. You know why? You see this finger? This finger got 300,000. This one got, and this one got like 2. How the hell? What what the? Who? I just want to do it again. Because this is some stupid shit. I don't care what y'all say. That's some stupid shit, bro. I don't care. Who gonna do something about it? It's stupid. What? Unless somebody got some miniature fingers, this how you detangle your 4 goddamn fingers. 4. Oh yeah, girl. Oh, all them tangles out tonight. Them tangles out tonight, girl. Ooh, yeah. Come on, bro. And wait, peep this. This where y'all single strand knots coming from, though. This where them knots coming from, because this hair tangled, but it ain't nowhere near as tangled as y'all hair been, because don't get mad at me. I told y'all not to come up in here if y'all sensitive. I said that, I meant it. Like, you said you wash your hair, I think you said once a month. So you ain't combed your hair in a month. So at the bottom, all 100-something of them strands, you lose 100 strands a day, bro. 100 strands a day. And they all need to be combed out. So we get 100 strands a day out like this. Oh, yeah. Do this shit. No, come on, y'all. Why are we playing with the church's money? I don't understand. No, wait a minute. I gotta go wash my hands. I'm irritated. This is my whole life I've been fighting this fight. I don't want to hear it. Don't come back up in here and talk about finger detangle these nuts. No, I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear nothing else about no finger detangling. It's stupid. It's dumb. I don't care. I don't care if how you feel. Make a video, make a post. Oh, see, it's rude. No, you're rude for telling people that they can detangle their hair. You just watched it with your own eyes. These eggs, yes. Finger detangle these eggs. That's some stupid stuff, man. Some stupid stuff, bro. My curls look nice. A wide tooth comb is good for the beginning stages of detangling. So, like right now, a wide tooth comb is prep. A wide tooth comb has 2 purposes. It's prep and it's a finisher. So I use it to prep, but before I detangle, to make sure I can separate enough before I pick up a round brush or a smaller tooth comb. Or I use it to separate my layers and stuff for the like boom shablam factor afterwards. I don't know why we playing with the church's money, but it's irritating. Is it okay to use black? No, y'all. Use shampoo for shampoo. Oh my God. I don't understand. Like black soap being the same goddamn hours. The shampoo is right there. You would just be like, oh, black soap, shampoo, black soap. For something to go in your hair, it needs to be subtle enough to go in your hair. Black soap was not made for your hair. It was made to be washing up on your ass and your face and stuff. Just get some shampoo. Oh my God, just not you. Just in general, I just don't understand. Why do we gotta find all these dupes like, oh, what else can you eat instead of eggs? Go get some damn eggs. Unless you're vegan, then go get some tofu or something. Go make a tofu scramble. I don't know. Like, what are we doing? Black soap is not good from head to toe for everyone and for all levels of porosity. It is not. It is not. Black soap in my hair will literally make my hair fall out because I have high porosity hair. Again, you guys do not know what you're talking about. When we make shampoo, when shampoos are made in a lab, there are different botanicals extracted from black soap. Understand what black soap is, first of all. I need you to first of all understand what black soap is. Y'all act like the black soap bird just fell from the sky, like it's a little hole that they go dig in where they dig up black soap. No, that's not what black soap is. Black soap are a couple of different botanicals and a couple of different seeds and stuff that are pressed and made into a soap. It's not just soap in black soap. You do know that, right? It's not just soap. There are other ingredients put in it to make it a soap bar. You know that, right? It's not just black soap. It doesn't just come like just that. They didn't just dig a hole and it's like, oh, here go all these bars. We're going to cut them in little blocks and use them for soap. No, it was made into a soap. There is a soap base. Sugar toots, sugar foot, sugar lumpkins, tinker toodle, tinker tits, tinker nuts, okay? Like, come on, bro. Tinker eggs. It's not good for hair. Soap is made to wash your ass. And shampoo is formulated to wash your hair. When you make a soap bar, you use soap solution. You use a soap mold. If I'm gonna make a soap, because I make soap too. You realize that, right? If I'm gonna make soap, I use one type of base. If I make a shampoo, I use another type of base. What makes it black soap are the additives that I add to it, not the ingredients in the black soap. Smart girl. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. Like, y'all want to argue about stuff you don't know. You don't know what you're talking about. There are two different bases. They call it a shampoo because it has a shampoo base. They call it a soap because it's a soap base. They call it a conditioner because it's a conditioner base. So when I'm making a shampoo and a conditioner, both of the additives are the same. The base is different. So if Design Essentials has a matching shampoo and conditioner, their base is, sorry, that's ugh. And I know I seem irritated because I am. It's just, y'all are just irritating. It's irritating. Like, y'all just love just spilling at the mouth about stuff y'all don't know about. Like, I would never go into anybody else's profession and be like, that ain't right, because I don't know that. If it's not social media, marketing, making money, stuff like that, hair, I'm not commenting because I don't know. That's not my thing. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all just randomly opening y'all mouth talking shit, want to argue. And y'all making yourself look crazy. Like, wait, shampoo? No, just go buy fucking shampoo. Oh my God. They make black soap. Black shampoo. They make it in shampoo form. Go buy it in shampoo form, not soap form. Oh. But you can't get mad at them for making products. Like, you go to, all of y'all, if y'all still have jobs and stuff, y'all all go to work every day and expect to make money. Even if you get up and you go to work on a day that you don't really feel good and you did a half-ass job, you still getting your check. Y'all can't get mad at them because y'all not doing y'all own research on y'all hair and they taking y'all money because y'all want to give it to them. That's not their fault. That's your fault. Don't blame it on these companies. Y'all the one that's not reading. Y'all the ones not doing the research. Y'all, not them. They researching. They researching you. The dudes who started, the dudes who own Eco-Style Gel, they're white boys that wear little Flavor Flav chains. They study you. They study your patterns. They watch the comments. They watch y'all argue. They watch who y'all flock to. And they go and recreate whatever y'all flocking to so they can make money. That's the game. That's how it go. What do you mean? Supply and demand. That's how it go. That's business. You can't have a product to sell if there's no demand for it. They're not going to be making products that nobody's talking about. They look and they search the market to see what y'all talking about. And once they see what y'all talking about, they create products based on what y'all talking about. Now, all of a sudden, y'all got a products like, oh, Bond. Y'all ain't, when the last time, when? Other than Olaplex, when have y'all heard a company talking about bonds in the hair? When? No. That's the reason that it's another product's like, oh, bond reconstructor is because they notice that y'all are getting into the facts. They are starting to notice that the people who was promoting their shit before are now going and booking with professional cosmetologists. They're starting to notice that you guys are flocking to people like me and you're interested in the science of hair. So they ain't fucking around with rice water no more. They like, okay, this a dead deal. They're catching on that this some shit that you ain't supposed to be doing. And they're getting into the science of hair. Mark my words. Mark my words. And within this next year, watch how many different brands about to be coming out with Bond Reconstructor, Bond this, Bond that. And now the new gimmick is Curl Smith is the new Olaplex. No, never. How? Olaplex formula is patent. There's no Olaplex nothing. What are you talking about? Nobody has a product formulation like Olaplex does because they can't. Because they own their formulation. So, it's true. I've already begun to started to see it, the mockery of it. And like when people like me say it, like now that I'm saying, people gonna be like, oh, she just hating. But then this time, a couple months from now, y'all gonna be like, oh my God, like it's already happening. It's already happening. It's already happening. Like y'all already see them, oh, bond this, bond that, hydrogen bond this, hydrogen bond that. Last year this time, people was attacking me for making people telling me I was making the hydrogen bond up. Now all y'all product lines about to switch from rice water and apple cider vinegar to bonds. Watch. Watch. You about to see a whole bunch of videos about how new products are taking Olaplex's place and Bond this. And like you're going to notice all of these products because they're studying. That's their job. That's what they're supposed to do. They're studying the market and they're noticing that y'all are all preoccupied on the science of hair. So that is how they're going to market to you. Know the game. Why do y'all think that people make products like these big, huge Fortune 500 companies are like, I'm going to make this bottle and I really hope it makes her smile on the inside. Girl, bye. They're trying to get their money. Girl, we not having a rice water conversation. I love y'all, but I'm not doing it. I love you. Yeah, you got to be new. I love you, girl. My eye twitching. I don't like boo-boo juice. I don't like wick rice. I don't like boo-boo juice. That's all I'm saying. Ooh, it's made my stomach. I gotta go drink some tea. It just made my stomach stressed out. You will notice a person. Girl, haven't seen you. First of all, I'll go by send out with y'all, but they used to call me Baby Scent when I was little. So you already like my cousin. So you this close. You gonna get adopted. Keep on with this shit. You're gonna get adopted. Heaven sent. I'm gonna adopt you. You're gonna get adopted. Yeah, you guys, oh my god, that's the only thing I think is really rude about this, because it's like, it's 213 people in here and I only have 149 likes, and so rude. And like, I don't know, like, we're in my room, I have on my husband's sweats, it probably looks like I have a roller shirt, but I have on my husband's sweats and stuff or whatever, and like, it's just rude. Like, you probably have your scarf on right now, you probably have like crud in your eyes or something, maybe you like took a nap and woke up, you haven't been out of the house, we all been in the house, and you're probably looking dusty. I'm not judging you, you're just sitting here watching me, you're not gonna give me a thumbs up. That is so rude. Give me a freaking thumbs up. It's so rude, and it's weird that you're just sitting here watching me and you're not gonna like me. You like me and you know it, and if you don't like me, you owe me to watch. You owe me a thumbs up, even if you don't like me, because that makes you a creeper. That just means you're sitting here staring at a person that you don't like in the face, and it just makes you weird. So give me a thumbs up. I'm just kidding, I like you. Can you please give me a thumbs up? Thank you. Okay, It's like a couple more questions. We're gonna tell one more story and we're gonna go. Oh, Brad Mundo. Don't get me wrong, he cool, but I just don't, what? Like, I don't, what did somebody ask him about rice water for? He color his hair. He does hair color. He don't deal with women who using rice water. Let's be 100. Like, he not dealing with chicks that's walking around smelling like wick rice and boo-boo sprinkles. He's not. He not dealing with women that's coming in there smelling like pickle juice. Like, women that smell like pickle juice are not going and paying Brad Mundo $3,500 for hair color. I'm sorry. Those aren't the same people. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that offends somebody. He's not. Girls who are using pickle juice on a regular basis are not paying $3,500 for double, triple processed hair color. They're not. Brad Mundo is Brad Mundo. He's not doing hair color for $250. Saying you missed my message, but I said you gotta claim me because I'm a Cancer too. Oh, yeah, seeing you, my sissy from another missy. Yes, girl. Cancer gang gang. Heaven said, oh, you a Cancer too. She my sister. You guys, Heaven Sent has officially been adopted. We'll have the ceremony in a couple of weeks. I'll let you guys know. Yeah, you're gonna have to share your room. Oh, pickle juice is what I call apple cider vinegar people. The people who use apple cider vinegar all the time, they be smelling like pickle juice when they walked in my room. So I said pickle juice. I started watching you and I've ordered your product yesterday. So because of the knowledge you're giving us, thank you. It's no problem. And to be honest, I cannot wait for y'all to see the video that's coming tomorrow. But more than anything, I really just want you guys to understand the science of hair so you can make wiser choices for yourself. Because to be honest, if hair grows 6 to 7 inches every year, and everybody that y'all have been following are doing big chops and cutting like 9-10 inches of their hair off, that means that all of the hair that they've grown since they've been watching you, they're cutting off. So if y'all keep following those same patterns, you are going to get to the same end goal that they got to, which is going to see a hairstylist like me and getting all your hair cut off. Anybody that says we should leave now, please and thank you. Okay, thank you. That's what I'm saying. Get out. Get out. I try to put it at the end so you won't even come in and try to be my friend. What's good on baby's hair thick? It depends on porosity and everything. The baby's got porosity too. Nettle leaf, that'll be a whole video, love. Herbs are like my life, so and don't use coochie cream in your scalp to make your hair grow. Yeah, don't use coochie cream. Has been out again. Coochie cream is out here again in the streets. Coochie cream is out here. You hear me? Coochie cream, they getting it done. Okay. They putting the coochie cream with the blue magic. Two of the things I hate the most. They put them together, and they all put monostat coochie cream in their hair, making their hair grow. And in the video that I'm gonna leave whenever this video is done processing, the reason that they feel like their hair is growing is because most of the women that are experiencing that type of that stagnation as it pertains to hair growth are women who do not wash their hair the way they're supposed to. And the way that our bodies work naturally, and you wouldn't know this unless you went to school and had to get tested and study for it for like a year. So your body lets off something to eat away at the bacteria that is on your scalp. It lets off its own toxin. Your body is already doing all of the things that you're trying to force it to do. So with you guys layering all of these other things on top of it, your body cannot go through the natural patterns that it wants to go through. So we'll have to do a whole nother video on that because it's too much. Yes, I do. I have a paid membership. They get their first live. Yeah, we're wrapping it up after this, you guys. You guys get your first live on the 7th as well. I'll show you that on my website really quick. So as we close out, if you guys want more in depth and you want to join any like one-on-one membership I have 2 memberships. We're talking about hair here. We're not talking about money, but we have 2. One for making money and one for hair, but I'm gonna show you both real quick. I'm hot. So here's my website. Okay, so the first page is like blog stuff, right? But don't get confused because there is a tab that says after you subscribe, make sure when you go in there you subscribe to the site, boom, and then you get notified stuff. So it's gonna say find more answers, and so then you'll click on that. And then when you click on that, it has a list of like all of the different parts of my blog. And at the very bottom, it is going to say Hair Guru One-on-One. Hair Guru One-on-One is the membership program that I have that's $9.99 a month. And it has all of everything that you get on there when you guys go check it out. So when you go over to the website, that was a really easy way to get to the content that everyone gets in that membership, but it'll say that it's private, and then once you click on it, it'll prompt you to join the membership program, and then you'll be able to have access to it. But prior to that, okay, it's like really easy to join. All you got to do is click on it where it says join/login, right? And then you just pick the one that you want. So if you thinking about money, you want to learn how to make money real fast, then you click on CEO Masters. But if you want more in-depth stuff like this, because like I said, on the 7th will be the very first like video that they'll get on there. And that video will not be on YouTube. It won't be anywhere but on my website for that group and nothing else. So anyway, you will click on Hair Guru One-on-One. And then it will prompt you to like sign up. And all it is literally you giving me your email and your password address. And then it'll prompt you to finish everything else. And as soon as you get done with that, you will have access to everything. And I really, really recommend that everybody, even if you don't join the paid membership, I really recommend that everyone head over to my website. And on the home page itself, I have so much information. What ends up happening is what we do after all of my lives and stuff, not today, but when I'm writing blog posts, I'll go back over the live videos and the comments that I could not get to, and I answer them on my blog. So if you guys feel like I didn't get to your questions on here or I ignored you, I'm not ignoring you. First of all, I can't really see without my glasses. And second thing is, all of the questions that I did not get to, I'll address them. Oh my God, I can't believe like I missed that person. I'm so sorry. And I'll go and answer all of those questions on the blog. So as soon as we get off of here, if you feel like I did not answer your question, go over to my blog, www.sandsmith.guru. G-U-R-U, guru. Okay, yes, girl. I love you. I'm very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Dominique. I appreciate that. Thank you. Wait, are you a guy? If you're a guy, thanks. Because I'm not, you know, me and I have a husband, you're not supposed to be like, oh my God, thank you. I'm like, thanks, nigga. Oh, I'm getting out of here. I got a mental problem. Yeah. Oh, you a God, thanks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Thanks, dog. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Do I come like, oh my God, thank you? It's like, oh, husband, I want you to think. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. It's like, thanks, dog. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? That was real. Thank you, Dominique. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I mean? Like, that's what's up. I be trying to make sure, like, I stay true to shit out here in these streets, dog. My bad. I take that shit back. When I was like, oh my God, thank you. I thought it was like cause your name unisex. So I take that shit back. And this is what I'm thank you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If you not black still, thank you, nigga. I appreciate it. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I'm about to head up here because I'm being childish, which means I'm sleepy. You guys make sure. Oh, you black, so thank you, nigga. I appreciate it, dog. So, all right, that my damn chest hurt. Oh my God, how do you guys do that shit? Oh my God. Oh my God, like and then you guys do it so hard. And like, oh, dog, and then y'all hit each other like, yeah, nigga, what's up, dog? I appreciate it, man. Like, yeah. But when you marry, y'all, for future references, when you marry and a man give you a compliment, especially if your husband around, be like, thank you, nigga. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that's how I be coming out here. Just like that. So I can look just like this. So I can turn their head just like that. But then turn your ass back over there. Because I love my baby daddy. I'm just playing. I'll call my husband my baby daddy. I love y'all. See you later. Oh, you like this cup? Or if you like this cup, then you should check the link in the description box below. Wait, oh shit. You should check the description box below for the link for the code is water. I'm a brand ambassador for them. Thus, the name Sendal on the back of the goddamn cup. Okay, so if you want water that's colder than the water that you have laying in your goddamn refrigerator, and maybe you don't have any ice and you're sick of it because maybe your refrigerator, your freezer is too small to hold a big ass bag of ice from the store like you need so you can have ice cold water at home, then what you need is this cup of the coldest water. And what you can do, you can put this bad boy in the freezer and you can keep it outside all goddamn day and it will not get hot. I swear to God. So you go ahead and get you a thing of the coldest water and you will have you the coldest water that you've ever had. Okay? Okay, goodbye. I think it's time for me to go because I just got a text from my husband and I think that meant that he can hear me and I'm embarrassing him. So I think I'm going to go now because I don't want to get in trouble and I think I just did. So